Hey, beautiful people, how are you? Today I'm back with another one of my manifesting videos, and I call this video, Are You Ready to Receive? Seriously, are you? Because the universe is going to test you. Before the universe decides that you can get what you want, it's going to test you. It's going to ask you, do you really want it? And do you have the capacity to receive what you want? Because see, we are always wanting, always desiring. When we achieve one milestone, we want the next. Then we want the next. But along with that, the universe wants to see growth in us. If we don't have the growth, if we don't have the capacity to handle what the universe can give us, then there's going to be chaos. So, are you ready to receive? Is the biggest question. To find out the truth, the universe sends tests. See, the goal of the universe is very simple. We are sparks of energy which have been sent to learn, to grow as we align ourselves to our higher self and manifest our desire. I apologize for being woo-woo over here, but that is the truth. From the outside, success seems one dimensional. We are rich, we are powerful, we are strong, we are one dimensional, all power. But when we look at deeper into the situation, there are thoughts, there are emotions, there are actions we engage in every minute of the day. There are choices that we make. And all these choices, all these opportunities, all these thoughts, all these actions, they are a portal to the soul within. And that is our goal. We are supposed to understand ourselves and then embark on this path of expansion. Difficult situations, emotional struggles, moral dilemmas, everything. I mean, every time you're going to level up, there is going to be some kind of a dharam sankat, a moral dilemma. And then there is this supreme self that is watching, evaluating you, examining you. How do you deal with this dharam sankat? And then we are allowed our heart's desire. So what are these tests? And when I'm being tested, what does that mean? It's very simple, my friend. If you're being tested, that means what you want is right there in front of you. It is just going to appear. All that you have to do is ace the test. So, test number one, isolation, rejection, loneliness. You suddenly don't belong in your circle of friends. Your inner circle feels same old, same old, same old. They are cracking the same tired jokes. They go into the same old tired coffee shop to have their chai or coffee. Huh? It's getting so boring. That means you've outgrown them. You are evolving to your next stage and the universe is acknowledging it. Repeated patterns. This happens very often. I mean, haven't you noticed? And you have a type. You fall for the same kind of person, you fall for the same old tired lines, and then you're in the same painful situation. Or that you have avoided a challenge in your life. Maybe if there was this job and you found it too hard, too difficult, because you couldn't change the way you tackled situations. So you change your job, you found the same situation, only at a higher level, at a different job. That, my friend, is repeated pattern. The universe is telling you that you cannot avoid it. It's one of the lessons you have to learn in this incarnation. And you better get down to understanding the patterns, breaking them, and evolving. Emotional and spiritual pressure. This is point number 3. Do you feel that you're constantly under stress? You are feeling overwhelmed. You're feeling challenged every single minute of your time. This is a spiritual pressure. This means that the universe wants you to look into the esoteric, not into the practical. Probably you need some holistic medicines. Probably you need to meditate. Probably you need to get in touch with your creative sides. You need to start sketching, listening to music, singing. You need to get into something which is away from the material aspect of your life. It doesn't mean that you've got to take sannyas. No. It just means that you have to get in touch with your creative side, with your spiritual side. How do you recognize the spiritual pressure? You feel disconnected. You feel lost. You feel unsure about the direction your life is taking. You are finding that your goals are not attractive. You wanted them. Maybe you wanted them about a month or two ago. But now they feel so boring, so dull. You're not experiencing your highest excitement. You, my friend, are under spiritual pressure. You're being asked to get into the esoteric, get into the creative. Another test is the test of integrity, of patience. You are being given some kind of a dharam sankat. You are being tested in love. You are being tested in empathy. You are meeting a lot of people who are out on luck. You are being asked to help people. You are being tested. Somebody is betraying you, or you are betraying somebody. This is one way that the universe tests us for our commitment, for our resilience, for our moral integrity. Throwing temptation our way, the universe is testing you. Are you going to grow, adapt, and stay true to your moral compass? Or are you going to slip and fall? If you fall, the manifestation won't come true. If you hurt somebody, if you emotionally hurt somebody, if your words wound somebody very badly, if you traumatize somebody, you lose out. I don't mean it in a spiritual way. It is simple. Your energy vibration goes low and you cannot achieve what you want at a higher vibration level. Another test is loss of resources, loss of control. This is a test of how much faith you have. Are you going to trust the universe? Because in manifestation, one of the cornerstones, one of the pillars on which manifestation stands is faith. Say you want to earn something like about twice your current salary. While you are planning for the twice the current salary, you suddenly find that you have to take a cut in your current salary. This is depletion of resources, a loss of control. Accept it. Don't fight it. Accept it and keep your eye open for the next opportunity you get. You have to surrender to what is there in the external world while you build yourself up internally. Now, this is a very interesting test. Point number 6, signs, synchronicity. Repeated numbers, the angel numbers, the symbols, they tell us that we are on the right path. It is a test of awareness, of openness, a test that you are open to guidance. Now, all these tests are challenges, they are obstacles. But there are certain challenges that I'm going to list over here that come very often when you are on the right path. It just means that they are telling you that continue. Keep walking this path because you're going to reach there. Sudden losses, I just talked about it. Breakup of stable relationship. Your marriage heads for a divorce. Your children stop communicating with you. Your friends stop inviting you out for get-togethers. Another thing is that you encounter roadblocks, obstacles in your path. Taking even a couple of steps forward becomes too hard, or when you take 2 steps forward, you have to take 3 steps back. These kind of obstacles. Do not get disheartened. All these things mean that you're on the path and you will achieve what you want. Now let's talk about point number 8. Point number 8 is expansion of your comfort zone. The universe pushes you, forces you to evolve, adapt, learn new skills, find a different way of making that kind of money that you want. You probably have the ambition that you want to become a vice president, but the universe opens other avenues. Something which is better, more valuable, has more gravitas, but does not come with the label vice president on it. This is another way of expanding your comfort zone. The universe is saying, I see you, I hear you, but this is better for you. Open your mind, accept this. Point number 9 is reflection of your inner state. Sometimes the universe shows you without words exactly where your shortfalls. You hate somebody because they are very pessimistic. What you don't realize is that the universe is mirroring your pessimism back to you. You hate somebody because they are very stingy. They don't help others. Ask yourself, are you helpful? Are you cooperative with others? It is just reflecting your mindset back to you. And you are hating that person not because you don't like that person. It's because you hate that trait in yourself subconsciously. And you're just seeing it in others. This is a self reflection that helps you align more closely to the vibration that you need to manifest. Don't feel undervalued. Don't feel tested. Many times, what is being reflected back to you is the lack of self worth that you have. If you're feeling undervalued, if you have imposter syndrome, You might be being tested in areas of confidence. It is the universe is always pushing you, trying to expand you, trying to make you realize how valuable you are, how worthy you are. So when you hate somebody unreasonably, somebody walks into the room and you don't like that person. You simply don't. Nobody is really evil because we are light beings. We do not like darkness normally. So we will very rarely encounter somebody who is pure darkness. We all have varied areas of light and dark in us. So recognize that if you are not liking somebody, you do not like the vibration of somebody who is coming into the room, either that person is an energy vampire or that person has a trait or a quality which is there in you that you don't like and you sense it. If the person is an energy vampire, keep a distance. If that person has a trait that you dislike in yourself, recognize it and work on yourself to improve. The 10th is the cruelest of the tests, the worst of the tests that the universe gives you. And this is very painful. The universe gives you what to manifest, only to take it away from you. It's like, something that happened to me when I was a schoolgirl. In a certain class, I was made the monitor. Within 2 days, the teacher took away my monitor's badge. And that the teacher took it away in a very cruel and public way. And for a fault that I had not made on my own. It was the fault of the class. So the teacher made me the scapegoat. And I really was proud of being the monitor of that class. I really wanted to be the monitor of the class. It is much later that I realized that it was just a point that the universe made. That I had to watch my back. My classmates may or may not have been my friends. My classmates did not like my sudden elevation to monitor position. And maybe at that time, I was too much of a people's pleaser and I would not have been able to handle the status of being a monitor, an imposer of discipline. So that was a test. The universe might give you what you want and snatch it away. It just means that the universe is testing you. So here I've listed 10 tests that the universe might give before you attain your manifestation. So how do you deal with these tests? I have a 5-point program, maybe 6-point program for it. First of it is do not stress and overthink. Like Gautam Buddha used to say, let it flow. Let it come within you, let it go out. Nishkam karma. And whatever the universe does, recognize that we are just players on the field. Take whatever is sent your way with a lot of humor, a lot of compassion, self compassion for ourselves and our situation. Trust in the process, surrender to the process. I mean, you don't have to be very spiritual. You don't have to meditate daily or read a lot of spiritual texts or whatever. Just trust and surrender. There are energetic flows that are flowing around us. Trust. Find a flow which is smooth for you, which is helping you reach your goal, and climb onto it. Self-reflection. This never goes off. Recognize yourself. Reflect on what is making you tick, on what you need to do to make yourself grow, and let go of fear. More often than not, you do not dream big because you fear. Even when you dream a mediocre dream, when you get it, you're scared to accept it. Let go of the fear. Let go of the feeling of being not enough. And build your own tribe. Supportive friends, constructive friends, helpful friends are truly a blessing, my friends. Build your own tribe, build your own community. They will provide you with encouragement. They will provide you with support and insight when you are being tested. And how do you know that you are acing your tests? You become stronger, you become more positive, and you are more adaptable. And you start aligning with your goals. First of all, your goal is not something that you pluck out of the ether. Your goal is something you're working towards. And when you're getting closer to the goal, you start aligning yourself to it. You start vibrating on that same vibration. You're in sync with the universe's plan. And you start seeing a lot of positive synchronicities. You have to give a public speech. When you browse the internet, you find topics coming up which are most very similar, tailor made for your goals. Or you are looking to do business in a certain area, and all of a sudden you start meeting a lot of people who are doing similar work. You start feeling peace, fulfillment, even among these ongoing challenges. The universe is testing you, but you're kind of detached. You know the universe is going to test you. You welcome the test, and you're very calm while you're working through your challenges. And you will start seeing new opportunities, breakthroughs, aha moments. Those challenges that brought you to a complete meltdown, those challenges that spiked up your blood pressure, gave you stress, these those challenges just flow in and flow out, and you ace them with an inner calm. And you learn from them. It is not that you are struggling, you are learning. And you're not scared of making mistakes. You recognize that you are human. You are going to make mistakes. That is the beauty of it all. So get in touch with your soul. Surrender to the process, and happy manifesting. This is Ritu Lalit, healer astrologer. And thank you for joining me on this journey towards manifestation. Please like and subscribe. Until next time, namaste.